Okay, guys, you're not gonna believe this one. This even blew my mind, and I've been doing YouTube for a long time and have had my mind blown by them on many occasions, but not to this degree. For those of you who didn't know, I was going to throw in, my plan was to throw in a Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, the first episode, after episode 495 of Shippuden. Just because I was anxious to get it started. Plus, I wanted to see, I felt pretty confident, as I think we all did, judging by the comments, that we would be good with posting them, but I just wanted to make sure, excuse me, guys, that we weren't going to have any issues the way we are with Naruto or any one of a number of things recently. They're still blocking past Naruto vids I've done. It's just been crazy. So anyway, I edited the FMAB video up last night. It was going to go up the Goosh today, and then it's a 2-day delay. They get things 2 days in advance, and then in 2 days it would be on YouTube. So I uploaded it to YouTube last night. Well, the initial edit got blocked, got hit by the auto block. Not a huge deal. It just typically means I have to edit it a little differently, cut it down some. Which I did. I edited it down, cut it down some, used some dip to black transitions to help, just have the auto bot ignore us. Auto block bot ignore us. It did ignore us. Video went up. I'm like, okay, we're good. This isn't going to be that bad at all dealing with FMAB. About an hour later, it received a copyright strike. Not an auto block, a copyright strike. Now, of course, I've already filed a counterclaim against the copyright strike. I fully expect, because it's Sony Japan who does this to videos all the time, and you can, when I respond with exactly why it's within U.S. copyright fair use, they just go, oh. But what they do is they leave the strike there as long as they can. It's just one of the many ways that YouTube has provided these companies that don't like U.S. copyright fair use. They provided them avenues to be a pain in our ass to try and get us to stop watching their content or utilizing their content within videos in any way. So now I know what a lot of you are saying. Well, how come so many people are out there posting those videos? Obviously, it's become obvious that some channels are targeted. I'm targeted for whatever reason, not by YouTube, by these companies utilizing YouTube's built-in abilities to try and obstruct or block our claim to fair use copyright here. The thing is, this is a lot. Oh, and I wanted to mention to you guys too, the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood episode will go up today at the Goosh as planned. It's just uploaded elsewhere. And then in 2 days, make sure you guys here at the YouTube channel, whatever video I post in 2 days, you'll see a video come up. I'm not even sure what it's going to be yet, but let's say Tuesday. So on Thursday, make sure you watch those videos, and I'll have the link for FMAB 1 in one of those videos on Thursday. I'll still let you guys see that episode. Now this, and I've written down a bunch of things here. I wanted to make sure I covered everything with you. This is one of the main reasons why the Goosh exists. You guys know, who have been with me for a while, know I was saying, not only did I create the Goosh because I really wanted that community element, which has been phenomenal. The Goosh, for any of you who don't know, is our Patreon page. Has been phenomenal. The whole community feel over there, the kinship feel over there is fantastic. It's what I've always wanted. But it wasn't just that. I had told you guys I could see YouTube policies and how they were going to dramatically affect reaction video channels. And it's not an accident. I mean, I could see it happening. There's going to be a lot more coming. I think soon you're going to see, they've already started it, a lot of the YouTubers who are doing redirects, put up a video, just like we've had to do to finish up Shippuden here, where you put up a video, and like in mine, I give a review and a preview, which is legitimate content, and then there's a link where you can go watch the reaction video. You're going to see that get squelched more and more. We've already seen it somewhat. You guys have mentioned it yourselves. You see where YouTube will come in and say, well, you're basically just making a video to give a reference to another video, so no, we're going to strike you. That's going to happen. There's no way that's not going to happen more and more. You got to remember how big YouTube is. They just haven't caught up with it yet. That's all there is to it. So a lot of people, and again, that'll answer your question, people are going to say, well, just keep doing the redirects. It's going to be for naught. That's going to come to a close, and to be perfectly honest with you, the way it's going, I don't want to risk more strikes to the YouTube channel. I have a plan for what we're going to do going forward here at YouTube. Now, what I want to do going forward, first of all, I want to get you guys' opinions on what you would like to see here at the YouTube channel. I want to keep the YouTube channel based around anime. There will be other things here. I love anime. Again, I've gotten into it really late in life, so I've got whatever lifetime I have left of enjoying anime. There's so much to see. I'm never going to get to all of it. I love talking about it. I love watching it. I love any type of interactions. I just really like this style of storytelling. So my initial thought here is I want to have this channel become an ultimate anime discussion channel, not an expertise channel. Because people are going to say, well, we've got that with people like Swaikage. Listen, Swaikage is an expert. I'm never going to have Swaikage's level of expertise, nor Seth the Programmer or any one of the other quote-unquote YouTube experts on anime, because, for one thing, I haven't read the mangas. There's no way I could have that level of expertise that they do without having read the mangas. So, but what I do enjoy is a good conversation about specific elements of anime. And I've been wanting to make these videos for some time, these discussion videos, but there was just no time. Now might be the perfect opportunity to do it. I've got the first one I have lined up, and I'm going to try and put this up today to give you guys an idea of exactly what I'm talking about. The first one I have is a top 5 low-key Naruto events, my opinion. This is going to be a list of things that were moments in Naruto that I thought were really, really cool and really, really affected me in some way, whether it made me laugh or, hit you in the feels, whatever it may be. But there were moments that are not, that upper level obvious stuff, the big fights, the big deaths, the big emotional moments, the big heroic moments, whatever it may be. Not the obvious stuff, the more subtle stuff that I think we all have different things that we were hit with in Naruto, hit us a certain way, and it really made us feel. I'm going to list 5 of my top ones. I'm looking forward to doing that because, God, there were some really great low-key moments. So that's the type of thing here. And then we can have discussion about it in the comment section. What I'm going to do, you guys know I stream most every day. A lot of those streams, now again in our live streams, that won't change for any of you who are there regularly. You can talk about whatever you want in our live streams. However, I always give a general direction in the title. A lot of those titles will reflect exactly that video that went up, like top 5 low-key Naruto events. So, because not everybody wants to just discuss it in the comment section, you can get live interaction. You can get certainly my take live in the comment section. It's more personal, and it's more right at the moment. So we'll be extending it into there. Also at the channel, I've really started enjoying playing games again. If you guys have seen, I know that's not everybody's cup of tea, but I do want to keep doing the gaming here. I want to play Kingdom Hearts. Has been a blast, even though I almost had an aneurysm the other day trying to beat Riku in that stupid goddamn race. I want to finish Kingdom Hearts. I've started enjoying playing Call of Duty again. The reason that those, to let you know too, the reason I live stream those games and then let them go to the channel is, again, it just allows me more time, more opportunity to post videos, because when I do it on a live stream from my PS4, I don't have any rendering, editing time, upload time, any of that. It just goes from live stream to the channel. So it's a way of creating the content that still leaves me free to do the other things as well. So it's a no-loss situation. Plus, anybody that's available at the live streaming times can come in and have real-time interaction on the video. I will start doing, because I know the notifications are almost non-existent. So when I'm going to, for instance, live stream Kingdom Hearts, I'm going to make just a short several-second video saying, hey, Kingdom Hearts live stream coming up in about 10 minutes. I'll post that to the channel. That way, those that I post directly to the channel seem to get better notifications. So you guys will know it's coming, and then once we've done the stream, I'll delete that video. Okay, but hopefully that's what you guys, that'll be fun for you guys. I'm going to have, what I'm going to do with FMAB, that I should get into the schedule at the Goosh now. I wish that everybody could be at the Goosh. I really do, because it's so much more free over there. I'm allowed to say whatever I want to say, do whatever I want to do. So what we're going to do is, for now, FMAB is going to go over to the $1 level at the Goosh, right where it would have been anyway. It just would have been early access, and then 2 days later up to the YouTube channel. The reason I don't have much of any choice but to give up on anime series reaction videos at the YouTube channel. Trust me when I tell you, again, I was right last time. This is why the Goosh came into existence. They're coming after them. The policies, even if it's not directly, the policies are coming after these types of videos, and I don't want to lose the YouTube channel. So I know it's a buck a month. I know that's not much of anybody, but it's not always. That's not always the issue. The issue is Patreon isn't available in some countries, which sucks. Some people just don't have access to a credit card, which I completely understand. That sucks. I just don't have a way around that. And now I know, again, what a lot of you are going to say. Well, let me not get ahead of myself. At the Goosh, the $1 level, just so you guys know, that will be where Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood goes. They will be up there most days. They won't be every single day like the other two series are, only because some days will be early access videos, because there's still going to be plenty of content over here at YouTube. We're going to be watching Swaikage's videos. We're going to be catching up with Brandon, things along those lines. Then, as I mentioned, all the anime discussion videos we're going to have at the YouTube channel too. So some days you guys will get early access vids that are going up at YouTube. Most of the days of the week, at least 3-4 days a week, you'll be getting your own exclusive series now. So I think that makes the $1 level more than worth its weight, because they're not going to be able to go up on YouTube. But I'm not going to stop that series. And then after FMAB, we'll go down that path that we're planning on YouTube anyway. It'll probably be maybe Yu Yu Hakusho, Cowboy Bebop. But we'll talk about that over there at the Goosh as a group. At the $1 level, we will not have polls. I have specific anime reactions that I'm going to put there that would have otherwise been on YouTube. The $5 and $10 will still have the polls to decide who's next. But we'll talk about all that over there. Now, I know what everybody's going to say. Why don't you just make those reaction videos free at Vimeo? Just make them available for all. Really good reasons why I don't do that. First of all, listed vids. If I just leave video, everything I do at Vimeo is unlisted. You've seen the videos. There's nothing that links to anything on those videos. They're unlisted. They're just there for me to embed. So, except with the rare occasions like we're having to do right now to finish up Naruto, where I give you guys the link. But the link that I give you is private. The only reason you get to see that video, obviously, is because I gave you the link. There's nothing on my Vimeo account that goes up for the general public. That's on purpose, because at least over at Vimeo, if somebody has a copyright issue with something I've done, they have to do it the way that copyright was designed, not take the shortcuts YouTube built in. They have to file the DMCA, and let's go to court. If that's the case, if you think that what I'm doing is not a fair use, because I believe fully it is, let's go to court and decide it. That's how things happen there. That's why they don't bother with it. I'm not going to put stuff out there that's listed, or put a lot of stuff out there that's not behind a paywall, and have that seem more enticing for them to start making issues over there. But that's not the main reason. The much more important reason is, if everything I do over there, if all those reaction videos stay behind a paywall, even if it's just $1 a month, as long as it's behind a paywall, if I'm challenged on fair use, that is the ultimate defense, is I can say, listen, there's no way people are coming here for anything but my reaction. Who in their right mind would pay, even $1 a month, who would pay to come in and watch content all cut up, not in completion, with me talking over it the whole time, giving my reactions, so on and so forth. Sorry about that, guys. My notes just went away. When you can go out on the internet and see it for free, because we all know every single anime series is out there for free. As long as the places like Kiss Anime exist, and you'll never stop them, there's tons of them out there. We know that. As long as I can show where whatever series you're talking about, it's out on the internet for free, but you have to pay at least $1 a month to see my videos, common sense tells you there's no way that people would be coming there for anything but the reaction. That could potentially be huge if it's ever challenged over at the Patreon, at the Goosh, through Vimeo. That's why it's so important that everything is behind a paywall, even if it's only $1. I will say this: I think, and I believe this fully, whether people agree with me or not. I work my ass off. I don't know. I spend a lot of hours. A lot of it isn't work, to be honest with you. Watching anime series is not work to me. I spend all my hours putting up content over there, because if anybody's going to, whether it's $1 a month, $5 a month, whatever it is, if somebody's paying me for something, I want to make sure that they're getting their money's worth, and I think everybody does. I understand everybody can't be at the Patreon, but you guys need to have a little understanding for me and see that this isn't something I'm doing electively. I mean, I probably would have done it anyway completely, because I like the community element of it, as I've said. But listen, you guys, take a look around. They're coming after reaction videos on YouTube, and specifically because the Japanese companies hate the fact that we have fair use laws here. Specifically, they're coming after anime reactions on YouTube, anything to do with anime on YouTube. The new system that YouTube just put in, I still have the emails. I can show you. The day I got the email from YouTube talking about, because I have access, any of the larger YouTubers have access to their new content ID system, new improved content ID system. The same day I got that email, directly following it were 3 videos that were blocked. The Japanese companies went, we really got it now, because now they don't have to, they can circumvent U.S. copyright laws with YouTube and just say, just block that for me. My content's in it. Yesterday, when this video, when Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, when it was hit with a copyright strike, when you get a copyright strike on your channel, before you can go back in, you have to take their little 5-question quiz about copyright, which is the most condescending pile of horse shit ever. One of the questions was, if I post as a YouTuber, if you post anything using any of someone else's content, it's always a copyright violation. Of course, that's horse shit. They wanted you to say yes. They wanted you to click yes as the right answer. It's not the right answer. That's not necessarily true at all. That throws out copyright fair use. That's one of their questions. So I put no, fuck you. They put wrong. And again, in my notations, I commented that they're fucking wrong. That is not the case. That may be their case. They might say, if we find somebody else's content in anything you do, we feel that it's a copyright infringement. That's not the case. It's not the law. We just saw the H3H3 lawsuit that went through. Ethan won, and the judge said was a slam dunk because he was using somebody else's content to comment and within fair use. So the law agrees, certainly with me, with us, not with YouTube, but they actually put that question in there now. They're basically just making shit up to try and direct people to not do these types of reaction videos. They're not going to last at YouTube. They're always going to be under fire and under duress at YouTube. Over at the Goosh, at the Patreon, not only can I post them, I can say whatever I want to say. I put thumbnails up with whatever I want on them, because if there's a nipple slip in something, it doesn't make the world stop and, have a total meltdown the way it does over at YouTube. So that's what we're going to do going forward. I understand some of you are here just because, listen, you want to watch reaction videos to anime series. That's fine. So if the channel's not for you anymore, I understand. And again, I'm not saying this in any type of a snotty way at all. I completely understand that. It's not for you anymore. I expect you'll unsubscribe. That's understandable. If you want to go forward and start exploring and see what we want to do with the channel, it's going to be anime based. I really want to become a premier anime discussion YouTube channel. Come on along and enjoy the discussion. Even if you don't want to join the discussion, watch the videos for your own information. Maybe it'll bring up some nostalgia for you on anime you've watched before, but I'm watching so much now. I've just got so many things I like to discuss, so many things I want to share with you guys and get you guys' feedback on, get your opinions on. This is what goes on all the time at the Goosh, at the Patreon. That's one of the reasons I love that community element. The discussions are great. I've learned so much already. Little things. It's just like with My Hero Academia. Now, if it weren't for the gang, I wouldn't have realized that chick yesterday with the white looking bodysuit or whatever it was supposed to be. That was not supposed to be there. That was censorship. I wouldn't even realize that, but that's what's fun about it. There's going to be conversations about all anime on there. Hopefully you guys, this sounds like fun to you. You'll hang with me. We'll take a look at it. Let me know in the comments section what you think, what you feel. If you haven't watched the whole video, if you're still here, you obviously have. If you haven't watched the whole video, though, please don't. If you're going to comment on things that are already covered within the video, or you have a gripe about something that was already covered in the video, your comment's just going to get deleted anyway. Because if you want to have, especially if you want to have an opposing viewpoint, or you're butthurt about something, at least make sure it wasn't covered in this lengthy video. That's what's going on. The reaction videos are going to go on as usual over at the Goosh, because I can have them go on as usual at the Goosh. YouTube is trying to squeeze these out. I'm living proof of it. I think you guys, at least that much we can all agree on. We're gonna have some fun here at the YouTube channel. I'm actually looking forward to this. These discussion videos are going to be a good time. I'm having a blast playing the games. If you want to come along, by all means do so. Holy crap, I'm out of breath.